Hi everybody, once again. I just found out all the information I needed to apply for the permanent residency visa just after the first of the year. I didn't know it was going to be that soon coming up. And by the way, here's the infamous Mondongo here in Vilcabamba, the mountains behind. Very beautiful view, of course. Anyway, just so you know, whatever laws that you got your temporary residency visa under, those are the laws, like as in income requirements, that will apply for your permanent residency visa. So here we go. And this is from Maité Duran from Gringo Visas, who I've gotten my temporary visa and cedula through and fully intend to get my permanent visa through. So travel restrictions on the permanent visa. The permanent residency visa has 180 days travel restrictions for up to 2 years. So that's 90 days a year, roughly, or 3 months. Twice as much as the temporary visa. The temporary visa only has, 90 days in total for the temporary visa period of 21 months. So the permanent residency visa has 180 days travel restriction for 2 years. After 2 years of being a permanent resident, you can leave the country for up to 2 years. After 3 years of having a permanent residency visa, you can apply for citizenship if you like. So that's pretty nice. That's plenty of time for traveling if you want and still maintain your permanent visa, which is really good. So anyway, to apply for this visa, the permanent visa, is like much simpler than it was applying for the temporary visa. They will need to supply the following: an Ecuadorian police report, which they will obtain, bank statements for the last 12 months showing an income of at least the amount that you were getting in order to get your temporary visa, whatever that is, deposited into your bank account. If it's a joint account, the deposit should show twice that much. Or two, anyway. You know what I'm getting at. Immigration record, which they will assist in getting, which means will show how much you traveled in and out of the country, and a power of attorney, which you sign for when you sign the contract. How easy is that? So they charge, to process this visa, they charge $950, which includes all the government fees, the visa processing fees, the cedula, the power of attorney, and government fees. But if you're 65 years of age or older, there's a 50% discount on the government fees. Therefore, the total fees for the visa are $800. I'm liking that. It's a lot cheaper than what I thought it was going to be. Yeah. So, depends on the expiration date on your temporary visa. They would like to begin the process 6 months before that date. And then they actually apply for that visa 3 months before the expiration date. And then when that's approved, then you get your final cedula. So that's the process of getting a permanent visa for Ecuador after you've spent your 21 months as a temporary visa holder. So that's pretty exciting that it's so simple and you don't have to run around the US getting any kind of documentation. So that's really positive. I like that a lot. All right, just thought I'd pass that on, since in all the videos I've seen about, visa requirements, I never really heard what the requirements are for moving from a temporary to a permanent visa. So there you go. That's it. It's easy breezy, a lot cheaper than the temporary visa costs. And that's a good thing for me. All right. Ciao. Peace. Oh, and an afterthought on that visa thing. Visa laws are changing all the time. That 50% discount on government fees was instituted, since I got my temporary visa, so sometime in the last year, and of course that could change at any time. So no matter what kind of visa you're going for, temporary, permanent, and I'm talking about a pensionado visa, of course, I'm not sure, about the other visas. Always check, because it could be wildly different 2 months from now since we have a new president. So, always check, always check, always check. But as of today, this is what the requirements are. So again, ciao, peace. Peace.